What is going on, everyone? It's Kelly here. We are here offshore in Key West. We got, where did you go?
I had to get my sunglasses.
We got Hunter Ledbetter, and we have Captain Kendall over here, manning the ship while we're underwater, spearing those lionfish. Now, this first dive that Hunter and I took, let me get out of the wind a little bit because it's your typical Florida day out here. So we went to a deeper spot. We were in 125, and we planned to dive a particular spot that Hunter had picked out, loaded with lionfish. However, we dropped the anchor snagged, we couldn't get it back up. So we're 700 feet off our actual spot we wanted to dive. So we had a change of plans. Hunter and I dove down on the anchor ball, and just to go down there, see what was going on with the anchor, because it was lodged under some rocks. So we dive down the anchor and we unhook the anchor and we kind of move it into a softer area. That way when we get back in the boat, it's easier to pull anchor. But we did still bring a 3-prong and our zookeeper down there, because if we saw a lionfish, we were gonna spear it. Because that's the whole point of today's video, is myself and Hunter and my girlfriend Kate, who was supposed to be on the boat with us, but she's not feeling well. She works like 3 jobs down here in Key West, and she just needs a mental day off and to recuperate. However, she is babysitting Finley for me, so I hope her and Finley are having a phenomenal time. I'm going to be spearing Kate's lionfish too while I'm on the boat. But it was a successful first dive. You know, things didn't go as planned with the anchor situation, but we got 4 big old lionfish in the boat. Alright, we are ready to empty the lionfish.
So the way we do this, we've got a zookeeper. It's a little bit banged up, but it's seen a lot. And just undo it, the throat, you got a funnel. And the way we keep our lionfish is we put them separate in a 5-gallon bucket, and we put a lid on them and then put them back on the ice. That way they're not floating around, but we do have tongs and we have to get them out. But just be super careful handling your lionfish. They can be dead and frozen or very cold on ice, and they can still envenomate you with a sting.
Uno. Dos, tres, cuatro.
So that's not a huge number, but we're on the board. We're on it. We're gonna keep at it. Just some pretty kind of tough conditions today.
Oh yeah. If y'all can't tell, there is image stabilization on the camera I'm using right now, so it helps balance out any movement.
Good to see you.
However, out here in the water, it is rough. Coming out here, we drove about 9 miles offshore and about 2 to 3 foot waves, occasional 5 foot seas. So it's whitecapping out here. But I'm so excited to be out here participating in this lionfish derby here in Key West. Actually, it's the whole Florida Keys. So we're gonna stay on the boat for a surface interval for about an hour and then hit another dive, probably a little bit shallower this time. So we'll see you guys on the next dive. burning through a little bit more air than I am. We're getting back to the boat from our second dive. I was mainly just looking for a grouper or something to shoot. Didn't see anything. Hunter popped about 7 lionfish, I think. As you can see in our zookeeper here. Whew. The tip of my pinky was under the tank when we loaded it in the boat and it crushed my pinky. Oh man. Scuba diving is exhausting. Like, it's just so tiring. I can free dive all day. Scuba, after a couple dives, I'm like, all right, I want to relax. But you definitely do get to see the bottom like so much more when you're scuba diving. So, all right, we're gonna relax, recoup, and go on another dive.
They're like, hey, it's not our fault.
Did you guys, was there more down there?
That's it.
Shot everyone we saw. We missed one.
You missed one.
Kelly, be nice.
Oh, that's a honker.
Look at that one.
That's a good one. Well, 2 dives, not too shabby. Yeah, hold that one up. Oh boy. Yee, look at that one.
That boy.
That's a good one. He's short. He's like stubby and short.
Yeah,
He's
you know,
like
they get thick here. Look at that distended belly. You know he's been eating. So we got 3 spines here, 13 spines here, and then 1 each on the pelvic. You can see it pretty good here.
pretty much everything that's sticking out of the fish.
The only thing is mane does not have anything that can hurt you. And there's some non-tentacle barbs. You can see them on these big males. See, these aren't tentacle barbs, but you always want to handle them with gloves.
Yeah.
We try to shoot them in the head from the back so we can get them into the zookeeper.
Awesome. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little tired. We're gonna go ahead and do 2 more dives, shallow water, about 40 foot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and combine both of those dives right here for you. We just switched tanks. This is our third tank each. So let's go get it. I'm gonna pause you guys right here because I wanna say thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. Now you guys know I love my food and I love my healthy food. So we're gonna dig into some of fall's freshest flavors from HelloFresh. Every HelloFresh recipe includes ripe, just picked produce that travels from the farm right to your door in less than a week. You can save time, money, and stress because HelloFresh works with your schedule. Plans are flexible and you can change your meal preferences, update your delivery day, and even change your address with just a few taps on the HelloFresh app. So not only is there dinner plans, there's also some breakfast, wholesome snacks, and desserts as well. I'm definitely gonna check out those desserts later. One of the hardest things to do is to stay consistent eating healthy. HelloFresh offers vegetarian, pescatarian, and fit and wholesome meals to make it easy to stick to your goals. Fit and wholesome recipes make it easy to eat well without sacrificing flavor, so you can maintain your goals and feel good about your food choices. You can also easily customize your meals with Hello Custom by swapping proteins or sides, upgrading to choice proteins, or even adding protein to a veggie meal. It's never been easier to eat your way. And if you guys watch my channel, you know I love sustainable food. HelloFresh is the first carbon neutral meal kit company, and nearly all the packaging is recyclable. And not to mention, HelloFresh cuts your food waste by nearly 25% because everything comes proportioned to what you need. You're not going to the grocery store buying everything in bulk when you only need to use this much. Look at that. If you guys want to try some delicious step-to-step easy meals to make, go to HelloFresh.com and use code KellyYoung65 for 65% off plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com. Use code KellyYoung65 for 65% off plus free shipping. Now I can dig in and actually eat. That is so good. Dive 3 and 4 are officially done. Super stoked on this last dive that we had.
The terrain was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was super cool. I mean, like, really ledgy and like holy, and just like you could tuck up under things, and it was just like really cool.
Really big fish. The viz wasn't great, but pretty cool.
Nice little
A bucket of lionfish.
You got a little baby lionfish in there too.
Yeah, I got a teeny tiny one.
Teeny tiny.
You see him?
Where is he? Ooh. There he is.
Where's the teeny tiny?
He's behind that one. He fell down right there. Why don't you stick your hand in there and get him out?
Let's do that. What's yours?
I heard you can juggle those things pretty well there, huh? One of these?
little juggling. Oh, okay. Tongs.
Where did you see him?
Fell in about
Right
the end.
under this one. See him right there. Oh.
Hard
know.
to see.
Dang.
Yeah.
He might have disappeared.
It's not,
is that?
That's not him. No, he was smaller than
Yeah,
that.
that's mine.
This one was teeny tiny.
I think he's over there then.
Well, we'll find him when we get there.
I did, unfortunately, let a really, really big one get away. The thing is, I only had 2 little prongs on my like 5-prong pole spear, and I hit him and I nicked him, but then he ripped off and then went back into the hole. And I was thinking I could squeeze myself under there, but I don't think my tank would have let me go all the way under there. So he just got all up in them cracks, and let's just say he's a survivor. Don't mind the dive hair, you guys. This is dive hair. Thank you for driving the boat.
Not a problem. Thanks for killing all those lionfish.
So, wait, can you explain the whole shark conservation, how your family started it down here? A quick rerun?
Well, my dad designed saltwater systems for the Dallas Aquarium, and then designed the saltwater system for the Cleveland Aquarium in the 60s, and then nobody was shipping sharks, so him and a friend of his came down to the Keys and set up a business where we collect sharks and ship them all over the world. And since we had the facilities, then students and professors and everybody would come down and stay and study them.
That is so
it just
cool.
kind of expanded from there into all types of marine research.
This was your dad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my mom and dad.
Oh, that's so sick, because mom and dad both caught sharks, kept them alive for research, and sent them all over the place. So that's just a fun fact about Cowboy over here.
Kelly, releasing big yellow jacks would have been some great
Oh,
sushi.
my yellow jack. I think my GoPro was recording when I caught that. Oh, or when I speared
How
it.
big, like this?
He was a honker. I mean, he was probably...
He was 10, 12 pounds.
Yeah,
he was fatty.
probably 12 pounds. Well, what
That's
happened
like
was...
good eating fish.
I know, and me and Hunter were swimming, and then a 12-pound yellow jack was in front of us, and it was swimming away, and I'm like, dang it! And all I did was look over my right shoulder, and another one the same size was right there. So I just had like a quick reaction shot with my pole spear, and I just hit it. I hit him right in the head, right above the eye, and the 2 prongs stuck into him. And he almost was kind of stoned, and I went to go reach for him so he wouldn't shake off the spear, but then he shook off, and I'm like, dang it. I'll be thinking about that for the next week.
You're gonna be haunted. Kelly's gonna be haunted.
One that got away.
That's always the one that got away.
What was that, like 7-pound lionfish that you missed?
Listen.
Did you mention that one?
Listen, we're not talking about the
Okay,
line.
get her back now.
The 2 that got away.
I know, the 2. Gosh. Well, hopefully you'll come in clutch and get the smallest lionfish in the division.
Well, maybe we got some big ones in here. Let me pass this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good size.
So, unfortunately, yesterday, the tournament was yesterday, Friday, and today, Saturday. And then Sunday, we bring all the lionfish to Island Murata to weigh in. Yesterday, we did not dive. I was kind of exhausted flying back from Boston. I just needed some extra sleep. And I just couldn't mentally dive yesterday. And then the other diver that was supposed to be with us, she hurt her ear, and then my girlfriend is sick, so it's just me and Hunter. But hey, we had fun. I mean, we got in the water. It's been probably about a year since I've scuba dove, so I'm happy I got back in the water with that tank on. But right now we're gonna clean up this boat, get everything situated, and get a couple pictures, a nice thumbnail for this video, and we'll see you guys probably back at the dock.
I can motor slow. Stay.
There's a huge turtle on the surface right here.
Beautiful loggerhead.
Hello.
Get out of here.
He's just hanging out. Catching his breath.
Wow, he's very cooperative.
Oh, he just saw us. He just went down.
He saw Hunter coming.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm not getting a picture. Y'all do it with Kelly, but not you.
Wow, that was good.
Yeah, he was.
As soon as they see the boat, man, they're like a rocket.
He must have been tired. Y'all already know we had to get the babies coffee. We are headed out to Island Murata, which is about an hour-and-a-half drive from Key West. We got family in the back seat. For those of you who are new to the channel or just tuning in, this is my friend Hunter. He lives down in Key West. He goes way back on my channel. We caught some big mutton snappers and tilefish, big amberjack, all here in Key West, probably about 2 years ago, back on the channel. This is my new puppy, Finley. He is 5.5 months. And right now we got the lionfish in the back of the truck, headed to Island Murata to surrender our lionfish to this derby. The one thing that happened to us in this derby is we were supposed to have 4 people diving, and we were supposed to be diving 2 days, Friday and Saturday. However, somebody's getting a lot of notifications on their phone right now. And I ended up driving down Friday morning because my flight from Boston got in super late the night before, and I was just exhausted. So we ended up not even diving Friday, and 2 of our divers were sick. So we were a 2-man team, and we dove 1 day of the tournament. But we got 21 lionfish, which is a huge accomplishment to us. Did you want to say something?
She didn't mention we had 5-footers, and some of them were like going over the bow when we were trying to anchor up. We had some tough weather conditions, and Kelly stuck to it. And some deep dives, 125-foot dives, and we found some lionfish. Thank goodness.
Oh yeah, I'm stoked. I mean, you know, tournaments are supposed to be fun. You know, it is what it is. We had lack of people, couldn't dive 1 day, so we're just having fun. But we're going to the tournament. What would you call this? Like the check-in. The check-in, and then they're going to announce the winners in the awards banquet. And it's also a Lionfish Festival. It's a 3-day thing here where reef.org spends some time educating folks on the invasive species, what the lionfish are doing to our local and marine environment, the damage they're causing, and just kind of an education. And then I think workshops on getting more people involved in hunting them and how to help control them. How to safely hunt them, and we didn't mention that, but no one got stung. Yes.
So that's the number 1 rule in hunting lionfish: do not get stung.
Oof. Yeah. I don't want to say I haven't been stung yet, but I have not been stung, thank God, because I heard it is excruciating. I mean, I've gotten bit by a shark on my left arm, and I would probably rather get bit by a shark again than get stung by a lionfish, from the stories that I've heard. So, what bridge is this? This is not the 7 Mile. This is some other bridge.
No, this is Bahia Honda. That's the old railway bridge from the Flagler Railway. And it is really an iconic piece of Key West. Then what used to be Highway 1, they put a road over the top of that. You can see the railings on it, and that used to be part of the old Highway 1. And obviously it's in very bad disrepair, but it's going to last a long time.
Yeah. You know what I want to do? I want to do a video like diving, like each bridge, like going up the Keys.
We can definitely do that.
That'd be kind of cool.
There's some good diving here, but there's also some big sharks in Bahia Honda.
There is, like the big old hammerhead.
Yeah, 14-foot hammerhead that's in. Tarpon rolled through here, and he eats. He likes to get on the tarpon.
Oh yeah.
And this is Bahia Honda State Park. Really, really nice place to hang out. We have some amazing state parks here in Florida on the beaches. They're really, really well done, well maintained, open to everybody. This is a camping one. I think they have some. There's a.
It looks like there's a little marina back there.
Yeah, there's definitely a marina, and I think those houses are for the park rangers. I don't think there's anything but camping here and RV parks.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So when we get here to, is this at the Postcard Inn? That new
Postcard
hotel?
Inn in Almirada.
Okay, so the Postcard Inn is a fairly new hotel in Island Murata, where they're holding the event. I don't know how much I'm going to film there. I don't know how much I can film there. They'll probably be playing music because that's just what they do at events. And for us YouTubers who monetize our videos, because that's what we do for a living, we can't play copyrighted music. Therefore, I'm gonna do my best and see what I can do. but I could always lay over my own music or YouTube provided music, so we'll see when we get there. I think we might have a chance at the smallest lionfish. You never know.
We might.
You never know who's gonna show up. I did let a big one get away, but we're not gonna talk about that.
But we do have it on video, so it's gonna be in the video. Kelly had the better shot at it, but she had her prongs had gotten damaged when she shot that big yellow jag, and there were already a couple prongs broken off. You know, it just happens on your lionfish poles. You break prongs because a lot of times you hit rock and stuff, or you kind of jam them in, and they get a little rusty, and they so really no dime on Kelly. She had a shot on him. She just didn't have enough prongs, and he was a big lionfish. I mean, probably 16 inches. He was massive. 3.5, 4 pounds, really big.
I'll come back for redemption, don't worry.
Billy, what are you doing back there?
All right, before we get to the festival, we're officially on the famous 7-mile bridge down here in the Florida Keys. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It's a bridge that is 7 miles long. You got water on this side, you got water on that side. Yep, that's it. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, oh, we're gonna go on the 7-mile bridge. And then we get on it and we're like, woohoo!
Atlantic Gulf.
It's a bridge.
It's a bridge.
Look at this little lionfish right here. He's so cute.
Yeah, there's a little baby.
I need to get a baby lionfish for the aquarium, for sure.
I studied environmental science, and then, yeah, I worked for Reef.
Let me get a pic. Right?
Are you having a good day?
And the reason being is that they're really voracious eaters, okay? They eat 700 different types of prey species, and their stomachs can expand 30 times their original size. So they'll just keep eating. And in fact, they've even caught lionfish that have had prey fish still like sticking out from their throats because they can't fit them in their stomachs anymore. And then they're also very reproductive. So they can reach sexual maturity in about a year, which is pretty young. And they can reproduce every 2 to 4 days given the right conditions and produce 30 to 50,000 eggs per reproduction. So they're reproducing like crazy. Their eggs taste bad to other fish, so they don't get eaten. And then they float on top of the water to top it all off and get carried to different parts of the ocean via currents. So that's a little bit about lionfish. They have venomous spines, so I have to be careful when handling them. There's 13 on the top, you can see them here. Then there's 3 on the anal fin here, and then 1 on each ventral fin. So I can flip one off and show you a spine. And when the spine punctures the skin of a fish or a person, the sheath will come down and that venom is released into the person. And there's a groove here in the spine that holds the venom in place.
Oh, they just went under the dock. Oh wait, there he is right here. I don't know if you guys can see him, but there's a manatee cruising along the dock right here. Oh, he just nosed up to the ladder. He's coming up. Hello.
Hi, fella.
Oh, he's so cute.
Billy, look. Billy, look. What is that?
You don't even see it. You didn't even see it. Well, check him out. If you guys haven't seen my recent video kayaking off of Fort Pierce in Florida, we actually come up on 4 manatees total in kayaks, and it was just such a surreal, cool experience. Here in the Florida Keys, you pretty much go to any marina or dock, there's gonna be manatees there. There he comes, coming up for air.
Hi. Oh, there's a rope there, buddy.
Look at him. There's so many smells here for Finley, he does not know what to do. There he goes.
Let me get that on my story, or we're doing a YouTube on it. Oh yeah, see? Coming a female. And she'll do that every 3 or 4 days, and she'll produce about 40,000 eggs.
Yeah. 3, 2, 4.
3, 2, 4.
Nope, you're all set.
Oh, there's one smaller.
Oh my God, how old do you think that fish is?
2, 4, 6.
2, 4, 6.
Yeah, woo. There's a little
I want to get him.
Oh, you spear
3, 3, or sorry.
Anyone's better than no one.
That's the little one.
3, 3, 1.
3, 3, 1.
Baby lionfish.
I don't know what would
This
ever.
is tiny.
Is that the smallest one so far?
So that is our smallest lionfish.
Pulling over a second opinion. For the smallest and the biggest fish, we have 2 people measure it just to make sure. Because sometimes it's the difference in 1 millimeter size.
Yeah.
Make sure we're getting on the size. 96 millimeters.
So that's the smallest one so far, isn't it?
There you go. Hey. Yep.
I couldn't keep it alive. It got the bottom alive.
So this could be the smallest lionfish. They still have a bunch of coolers to go through. So fingers crossed it's the smallest one, but you never know. 96. So we're getting a second opinion right now.
Second opinion.
I'll give him 96.
96.
96.
All right, second opinion, 96 millimeters.
Prize for the raffle is a 2-person snorkel trip with Pirates Cove Water Sports. How we doing? Natalie, do the magic. I hope it's a winner.
All right, moving into our smallest category. Coming in 3rd place with 95 millimeters and $150, Forever Young. Woo!
1 millimeter we lost.
Dang.
Go get it. Go get it.
Dang it. We lost by 1 millimeter. The 3rd place smallest lionfish was 95 millimeters and ours was 96. So.
All right, second place with 92 millimeters with a $250 prize, Team Barnacles. All right, and our smallest lionfish at 82 millimeters, a $500 prize, Men of Science. 21 lionfish.
All right. We're headed back to the truck. Finley is really hot out here. What? What? We're literally just about to leave and I guess they just called our name for something. Hunter just ran back up there. Come here. I'm gonna pick Finley up. All right, hold on.
All right, coming in.
I don't know what we just won.
46 lionfish.
We just won something.
$150. Winwood Dive Crew.
Oh guys, I had to get the rest of my team here.
Hold on.
All right, 3rd place, 115 lionfish for $500. Team Zookeeper.
Nope.
Finley's the wing.
What is that for? Most lionfish. Oh, we got 5th place.
Close for him, but coming in 2nd place, Andrew Barra.
So we got 5th place in the Apex Predator division, and we won 200 bucks still.
Hey,
As we were walking out of the event, like, all right, let's go home.
I thought we didn't win, and
Nice.
nice.
We got a little participation trophy.
For $1,400 in
Oh.
our special edition Zookeepers. We have
Finley
Forever
is getting
Young.
heavy.
$1,400 for every young.
Wow. That was the most lionfish, so the most lionfish got 1,400 bucks, I think.
Next year we're getting that.
For
We need our
sure.
teams to show up.
Yeah, we need the team to show up, nobody to be sick. Finley, you were
Fifth
heavy.
place is kind of sad. There are only 5 teams.
They don't have to know that.
You don't have to know that.
Oh man. Alright, so this video is coming to an end, you guys. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up. Any information about this video, I'll put in the link in the description below. For right now, Hunter's collecting a $200 check You guys know the conditions, you guys know our situation. It was still a fun time no matter what place we're in or anything else, but that just makes for redemption for next year. So right now, Finley wants a cold house. He's hot, I'm hot. It's cooking down here in the Florida Keys, and we will see you guys next time. See ya.